Good day everyone. Today I'll be presenting to you about the Philippines policing model. Short detail about the country. Philippines is an island country of Southeast Asia in the Western Pacific Ocean. It is an archipelago consisting of some 7,100 islands and islets lying about 500 miles off the coast of Vietnam. Manila is the capital. The largest island is located in Luzon and the second largest island of the Philippines is Mindanao in the southeast. Overview of police system. Police Agency, Pambansang Pulisya ng Pilipinas. Department, Office of the Vice President. Ranks, Police General is the highest rank. Police Lieutenant is the lowest rank. Type of law enforcement is Philippine National Police. Estimated strength 25,000. Short history. The Philippine National Police was originated from the Philippine Constabulary and activated on January 2, 1991, which was inaugurated on August 8, 1901. Police were then called Guardelio. In an important event in the country that is paving the way for the Filipinianization of the constabulary has its humble beginnings at the turn of 20th century from the American Expedition Forces. It played a very vital role in gaining the Philippines' independence and the maintenance of peace and order in various eras. Next picture is organizational structure. First is the command group. The director, which is the position of police chief, is sworn law enforcement position. The deputy director, a position that assists the executive director with the development and execution of operational policies for the organization. Chief of staff, it is generally works behind the scenes to solve problems. So sila yung tagalutas ng mga issue bago sila tumungo sa chief executive. Recruitment. A citizen of Philippines and a formal baccalaureate degree. 20 to 30 years of age, weigh not more than 5.0 kilograms. A person of good moral character. Must pass the psychiatric, drug and physical test to be administered by the PNP. Must be eligible, NAPOLCOM, bar and board examination, and says eligibility to college honor graduates. In this picture, firearms and equipments is the M16, which is the lightweight 5.56 mm air-cooled, gas-operated, magazine-fed assault rifle with a rotating bolt. Next picture is the M9 pistol. Is the most reliable semi-auto handgun for self-defense and concealed carry. Next is the Glock pistol, a series of polymer-framed short recoil operated. Next is the Remington 870, is a pump-action shotgun. It is widely used by the public for sport shooting. Next is the Remington 1100. It is super balanced, handling durability and soft recoil from the gas-operated action. Next is the Baton, also known as truncheon, is a roughly cylindrical club made of wood, rubber, plastic, or metal, a defensive weapon by law enforcement officers. Next is the Flora Mk9. Is a submachine gun designed by Flora International Corporation in the Philippines. Next is the MSSR, a semi-designated marksman used by the PNP SWAT. Next is the M14, performed well as infantry rifle. Next is the FAMAS, one of the relatively rare systems that uses a lever-delayed blowback action. And lastly is the HKG-36, designed in the early 1990s by German company Heckler and Koch. Next in the picture is the uniform. The PNP Goa A is worn during daily office attire. The PNP Goa B is worn during full alert status. The tourist police uniform, the light blue shirts and pants, the patch uniforms. Next picture shows about the Goa Type A. Next picture shows the Goa Type B. On the next picture, I will show you the PNP Cup. On the first picture, it is the PNP Pershing Cup. In the second is the Bull Cup. And the third picture is the Inspector Major Cup. Here are here are the rank and insignia new PNP rank classification. The Director General to Police General, the Deputy Director General to Police Lieutenant General, Director to Police Major General, Chief Superintendent to Police Brigadier General, Senior Superintendent to Police Colonel, Superintendent to Police Lieutenant Colonel, Chief Inspector to Police Major, Senior Inspector to Police Captain, Inspector to Police Lieutenant, SPO4 to Police Executive Master Sergeant, SPO3 to Police Chief Master Sergeant, SPO2 to Police Senior Master Sergeant, SPO1 to Police Master Sergeant, PO3 to Police Staff Sergeant, PO2 to Police Corporal, PO1 to Patrolman or Patrolwoman. So next is the good practices of Philippines. The country has enjoyed accelerated economic growth in recent years, which contributed to poverty reduction. Philippines has a good practices in budgeting which has four phases: the preparation, legislation, execution, and accountability. It starts after the planning and priority setting is done by the government. Some examples of good practices is the Filipino are very resilient because in times of calamities, Filipinos are always managed to rise above the challenges instead of wallowing and blaming each other. They manage to pick themselves up and smile. Second is the Filipinos take pride in their families. Whether you are part of the immediate family or you belong to the fourth generation, you will be treated as a family member. Sometimes even the closest of friends are considered a family too. Third is the Filipinos are very religious. In all corners of a Filipino house, you can find images of crosses and they go to church every Sunday to pray. Fourth is the Filipinos are very respectful. From the moment they are born, they are already taught how to be respectful by using these simple but meaningful catchphrases, the po and opo words when addressing the elders. Last is the Filipinos help one another. More popularly known as bayanihan, Filipino help one another without expecting anything in return, so that putting yourself a lot of responsibilities will become much easier because of a cold community spirit. End of presentation. Thank you and have a good day.